Question number 25, let's get right into it. So I have the graph of function f of x equals this whole mess is shown on xy plane above, where a, omega, and phi are non-negative constants. Which of the following could be the value of phi? Now, notice this right here, non-negative constants. So that's very important. These can only be positive. Okay, so I think the easiest way to solve this problem is to actually look at this equation and see if we can get it to mirror this right here. So I know that, well, a couple things. I know that f of 0, that's going to equal -3. If I look right here, it's -3, right? So if that's the case, then I can go ahead and plug in these values. So I'll have -3 equals a cosine, and let's see here, and then 0 minus phi, because, right, this whole thing right here, if x is 0, then it goes, the entire thing goes to 0. Okay, so if I simplify this down, I now have -3 equals a cosine of 0 minus phi. Okay. So if this is the case, and I know that phi has to be positive, I really don't have too many options here, right? Because I know that if this is going to be the phase shifter, right, and this is the cosine function, I have to basically, I can only phase shift it, how do I say this? I can only phase shift it by some value of pi, right? And it cannot be like pi divided by 2 or pi divided by 4, because I need these, sometimes they're called, like handlebars, right? I need these to be on top. So what I'm going to do here is I know that if that has to be some value of pi and that it has to be positive, well, then my only option is going to be answer choice D. And if we plug that in, I will then get -3 equals a cosine, let's see here, -pi. And I can also figure out that a would then have to be, and again, if normally cosine of pi, so cosine of pi equals -1, but cosine of -pi, that's going to equal 1. So now I have -3 equals a. And so now I have my a value. Again, you didn't need to know that, but just something to kind of keep in mind. All right, so the correct answer choice is going to be answer choice D. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I will see you in that next video.